Today on Losing Forward, we give birth to new beginnings. Welcome to Losing Forward. My name is Shenanigans, so I'm your host. This is week 1, day 1, and it's Labor Day. Hope it was very restful. What are you doing?
Labor Day.
Okay.
So I thought I should dress the part.
Okay. This is my sidekick, Ducky.
No. Today, I am Dr. D.
Sounds good. So speaking of giving birth, there's no better time than right now to talk about a brand spanking new YouTube channel, and that's Losing Forward. Losing Forward is about walking through almost like a reality show process of me losing weight, getting healthy, and keeping it off. Well, not keeping the healthy off. Well, you get my point. I'm brand new to this. I'm usually behind the camera, so some of these may seem a little bit awkward and the time and the delay. But as we move forward, I guarantee that these will pick up and probably even start to have a good following against them. But hey, okay, so it's week 1, and with every new beginning, we have to start with a weigh-in. So let's see where we're at, shall we? Yeah, that's kind of a lot, but that's okay. Starting the journey. Starting the journey is what's important, right? And there's nothing like losing those very first 5 pounds. So let's get started on week 1. Okay, so my regular career is I'm a senior UX interactive designer. What I do is I break down the process of software applications that are already in progress, and I try to see what are big key points, where is the user breaking down and where the fall points are. And what I've decided to do is take that skill and that knowledge and bring it into my life. And what I've done is I have not changed any of my habits. It all started with waking up at about 6 o'clock in the morning. Oh, I'm not a morning person, but I'm an excited, happy morning person. I just don't want to get up. Finally, I get up, get dressed, take a shower, or in the opposite, take a shower, then I get dressed, get in my car, and I'm headed out for a long drive. Because I leave at 6 o'clock, I'm constantly fighting traffic. I'm in the car in the morning almost 3 hours from where I live and where I work. And moving is not an option for us. I'm really, really hungry because I didn't stop to eat breakfast. I would get 2 meal bars. Yeah, I'm not kidding. For the morning itself. Moving into lunchtime, I constantly don't want to leave the place because I'm in fear that I won't make it back in time. There's too much work that needs to be done. I'm one of the only designers that are usually there. So I'm handling a lot of products right now. And that's fine. I enjoy the work. Let me tell you about lunch. So I usually get a salad. Yeah, no, it's not happening. I get a salad about at the salad bar. It sounds really great, but it doesn't happen the way you think it does. Do my lunch today. Again, we are doing this a usability stuffing. Nothing is changing this week. So this is my salad. Kind of crazy, isn't it? You got pasta, bacon, and not looking at the label. I mean, it's kind of boring. Just kind of, oh, I want the pudding before I have to read anything. Might be a lot of carbs. It's also I want to probably say maybe there's 2 or 3 servings in here. But once again, I do this every day not thinking, and then I go back to work and I'm working while I'm eating this large meal, and I'm actually, to be honest with you, I kind of feel hungry again, and I think that's because I'm not sitting down and adjusting to the fact that I'm eating a pretty big freaking bag of yogurt nut mix. And I normally get stuff like this and just eat it throughout the day. And reading labels, my friend, let me tell you something. 7 servings is in this one bag. I would down this for the rest of the day. And 1 serving is 125 calories. Now, knowing this now after I purchased it, well, the part inside of me says, oh, I don't want to waste money. I don't want to waste, it's food. But I think that that's all part of an excuse that I still need to work with. So This is all about usability session. I'm a user experience specialist, and I do a lot of usability testing. And this week I've really been focusing on looking at what's broken, do the normal, and then look back and see, take a real good look at the usability studies and find what's broken, and then start to make changes and routines and habits and fix them slowly, but work at it. All we got is time. Time got me here, and time's gonna get me out. So the habit would normally be that I wouldn't care and I'd eat this dang thing anyway. So let's see how the day goes. It's a little nuts, don't you think? Wait a minute, hold up. You look like you might be getting bored. Let me see if I can sum up things, because as I'm editing these videos, I'm starting to realize that they are becoming 20 and 30 minutes long. It's very difficult to get through the rest of my day. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and go, while I'm in week 3, spoiler alert. Anyway, I'm gonna go through, try to sum up what the rest of the day was. So around lunchtime, we ended at 2,380 calories. That's an awful lot for lunchtime. I mean, we're talking breakfast, lunch, a couple of the habits that I would do. And occasionally on the way home, I would eat those bags of nuts, or I would get a vending machine snack and a Coke. And I would use that caffeine to get through the rest of my day to get home. By the time I get home, I really don't feel like eating, but I know I'm starving. And because that 3-hour drive is a little bit ridiculous. But it is what it is. That's what Atlanta does to you. So I get home, I spend some quality time with my kids and my husband, and then I go straight from there doing a little bit of work that I have some hobbies and some interests, so I do a little bit of work there. And then when everybody goes to bed and it's quiet, it's Game of Thrones time. I'm addicted to that show. Winter's coming. It's kind of creepy and gross and weird and all that kind of stuff. Right now, literally, it's coming. But it's kind of good, and you're always wanting to, oh, the Lannisters, blah, blah, blah. So anyway, but yeah, the problem is that I'm so far behind, I needed to binge watch so that I could have an intellectual conversation with somebody else who really enjoys the show. So about 2, 3 o'clock in the morning is when I would fall asleep watching this awesome television show, binge watching Game of Thrones. So 2 in the morning or 3, sometimes 4 is not smart when you're trying to lose weight. Not getting sleep is a big part of gaining weight, and I learned that when I lost the weight the last time. I love it. I'm done watching it. No more binge watching, I promise. So that sums up that. I pretty much, when I got home, I really didn't eat anything else. But it's interesting because occasionally I can end up with 2,300 calories, 2,380 calories to about, sometimes, and I'm not kidding, and I'm really embarrassed to say, I'll go all the way up to 3,500. Just depends on what kind of day and what time of month it is. So it's about change, right? And that's what I'm gonna do. So being very cautious to that, and we're just gonna move forward from here. So that's pretty much it. A couple lessons that I've learned is to get more sleep, to be conscious and be aware of my surroundings. Where am I eating? What am I doing? Am I eating at my desk? Am I mindless eating? Am I eating just to eat? Do I feel legitimately hungry? Possibly eat more filling foods. There's a long list here. So thank you for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you on week 2 when we put our minds in the washer. See you again. Video, please subscribe. I don't know where I'm putting it there. There? It's probably gonna be right there. Right there. Subscribe right there. Follow me on all my social channels down here. Right there. Just follow me right there. Doot, doot, doot. Doot, doot, doot. And just, and subscribe. Mostly subscribe. Winter's coming. Right now, literally, it's coming.
You're still here? It's over. Go.